if you have Gmail or Yahoo or Hotmail, do you know what machine your email is sitting on? Do you know what country it's in? No, right? It's out there in the cloud. So increasingly content will be sitting out there in the cloud, and we'll rely on our ability to access the internet to get access to cultural data. So streaming media, right, will become, I think, more ubiquitous, and it will displace some of the people's reliance on their own copies of media. So right now you listen to your music on your iPod, you're managing your own collection, you're managing your own database. But increasingly, if you can stream audio that's based on your preferences and your tastes, why take all the trouble to organize your data, rip your CDs, if it's all there out in the cloud? I'm predicting that at least for some kinds of content there will be more centralized streaming, where the service provider may use a cloud of computers to provide the service, but you will do business with a particular website. Maybe it's YouTube, maybe it's Hulu, maybe it's one of these other streaming services. I can't claim to see the future, but that's one possible future. And if the terms of access to the user are friendly enough, then I think it is a plausible future. So, but that will probably mean business models that rely on advertising or indirect revenue bases, maybe charging internet service providers or something like that. Well, I mean, they're in business. They're in the profit model, and I think from an economic perspective, they should try. My own prediction is if they try to be too controlling, the technology is flexible enough that we'll end up having people rebel technologically if there's too much control over the streaming activity. The professional content industry is not listening to their users enough. They're not realizing how much potential creativity their users can bring into the culture industries, and I would urge them to look for business models that are more interactive, that have more of a conversational quality with the users rather than a mass distribution quality. I think that's part of what's changing, and I'm not hearing a very receptive audience for that point yet.